In my free time, I like taking photos.
Welcome to Basic English Stream. I am Lisa, and this is your slow, clear English practice for real social life.
And I am Roy. Lisa, why is there a ball of orange yarn beside your microphone?
I started knitting a scarf last night. At the moment, it looks more like a very long noodle.
A warm noodle for winter. That is useful and slightly delicious.
Please do not eat my hobby. I am still a beginner, but I enjoy making something with my hands.
That gives us today's topic. We are talking about hobbies and how hobbies can keep a friendly conversation going.
In our last episode, we learned how to start small talk. Today, we take the next step after someone asks, "What do you do for fun?"
I often know the name of my hobby, but then I stop. I say, photography, and the conversation falls onto the floor.
We will give it a softer landing. By the end, you can name a hobby, add a reason or detail, ask one connected question, and respond with interest.
What is our golden sentence?
In my free time, I like taking photos because it helps me notice small details.
That is longer than photography, but every part has a job.
Exactly. We will build it slowly. Free time, activity, reason, frequency, and one return question.
We will visit a lunch table, a community hobby club, a park, and an online group. Hobbies can open many social doors.
Before we begin, listen for 3 phrases. In my free time, what do you enjoy about it? And how often do you do that?
Repeat one phrase softly now. Then write one true hobby in the comments, even if your English is simple.
Save this episode for tomorrow's second listen. Notice how one small detail creates the next question.
Yarn ready, camera ready, voice ready. Let us talk about what we do for fun. Lisa, let us begin with the word hobby. What does it really mean?
A hobby is an activity you choose to do in your free time because you enjoy it. In our conversation, knitting is my hobby. You can say, gardening is a relaxing hobby for me.
So a hobby is not usually a job or a task that someone forces me to do.
Right. Free time means time when you are not working, studying, or doing necessary jobs. In this episode, you choose how to use that time. A real sentence is, I read in my free time.
I sometimes use my free time to look for a movie. Then I have no free time left to watch it.
Choosing can become a hobby too. Now, our first frame is, in my free time, I like, then use an activity with ing.
In my free time, I like taking photos. In my free time, I like cooking. In my free time, I like playing basketball.
Good. We often use go with outdoor activities. Go hiking, go cycling, or go swimming.
Then I should not say, I play hiking.
Correct. Some learners say, I play hiking, but a natural way is, I go hiking. We play games and many sports, but we go hiking.
Hobbies can also have different feelings. Knitting sounds relaxing.
Relaxing means it helps your body or mind feel calm. In our lesson, knitting slows my busy thoughts. You can say, walking by the river is relaxing after work.
Photography feels creative to me. What does creative mean in simple English?
Creative means using your ideas to make or see something in a new way. Here, you choose light and shape for a photo. A real sentence is, she is creative with simple materials.
My photos are very creative. Sometimes the subject is a bird, but the final photo is only the sky.
That is called creative freedom. Now add a reason with because. I like knitting because it helps me slow down.
I like taking photos because it helps me notice small details. The reason tells the other person what the hobby gives me.
Exactly. A hobby answer is like a small gift box. The activity is outside, but the reason shows what is inside.
Can I add frequency too?
Yes, frequency means how often something happens. In this conversation, you take photos once or twice a week. You can say, I practice the guitar twice a week.
Then my full answer is, in my free time, I like taking photos because it helps me notice small details. I usually go out on Sunday mornings.
Perfect. Now the other person has several details to pick up. Photos, small details, or Sunday mornings. Roy, how did photography become your hobby?
Last spring, I bought a small second-hand camera. I took it to the park and tried to photograph a bright blue bird.
Did you get a beautiful picture?
I got 12 pictures of an empty branch and one picture of my shoe.
Your shoe was very patient. Did you stop after that?
No, I was disappointed, but a man beside me said, "Everyone starts as a beginner." That sentence helped me continue.
A beginner is a person who is starting to learn something. In this story, you did not have much camera experience. You can say, I am a beginner at painting.
The man showed me how to wait quietly. The next week, I returned and finally took one clear bird photo.
You improved because you practiced. Improve means to become better at something. Here, your second photo was clearer than your first photos. You can say, my cooking improved after I learned 3 basic dishes.
That is why I like hobbies. They give you small signs of progress.
Progress means movement towards something better. In our story, one clear photo is progress. A real sentence is, I can see progress in my guitar practice.
Hobbies can also help people meet. Last month, I joined a community photo walk.
A group of people walking around with cameras?
Yes. At first, I felt quiet. Then someone asked, "What do you like to photograph?"
That is a natural hobby question. What did you say?
I like street signs and small details. I'm still learning. What about you? She said she loved taking pictures of old buildings.
Then you could ask, what do you enjoy about old buildings?
Exactly. Enjoy means to feel happy or pleased while doing something. In our conversation, she enjoys finding old shapes and colors. You can say, I enjoy cooking for my friends.
Let us role-play another scene. We are eating lunch with a new coworker. I will begin. Roy, what do you like to do outside work?
I enjoy taking photos. I usually walk around the city on Sunday mornings.
That sounds interesting. What do you like to photograph?
Small things people often miss, like old doors or reflections in windows. How about you?
I like knitting and simple crafts. I started because I wanted a quiet activity after busy days.
Nice. What are you making now?
A scarf, I hope. At the moment, it may also be a table decoration.
I like that answer. It gives information, feeling, and a little humor.
The role play works because each question connects to the last detail. We do not jump from photography to salary or from knitting to politics.
Listeners, choose one detail from our answers. Say one follow-up question aloud. Pause the video if you need more time.
On tomorrow's listen, stop after each answer and create a different connected question.
We can name a hobby now, but how do we keep the conversation going for another minute?
Use a simple question ladder. Ask about what, when, where, who, how often, or why. You only need one step at a time.
If someone says, I like cooking, I can ask, what do you like to cook?
Yes, if they say, I cook on weekends, ask, who do you usually cook for? If they say, my family, respond before you ask again.
That sounds nice. What is their favorite dish? The response makes the latter feel like a conversation, not a test.
Exactly. Our conversation skill is balanced sharing. Ask a question, listen, and also add a small piece of your own experience.
Balanced means both sides have a fair part. Here, both people ask, answer, listen, and share. You can say, we had a balanced conversation at lunch.
Let us open the error clinic. Say this sentence. My hobby is listening music.
My hobby is listen music.
A natural version is, my hobby is listening to music. Or simply, I like listening to music. Remember, listen to.
Next mistake. I very like basketball.
Say, I really like basketball. In English, really comes before like.
How about, I play photography every weekend?
Say, I do photography. Or more naturally, I take photos every weekend.
We choose the verb that belongs with the activity. Play basketball, go hiking, take photos, listen to music.
Exactly. Natural English often lives in word partners. Learn the small chunk, not only the hobby noun.
What if someone has no special hobby? That question can make people feel uncomfortable.
Keep it easy. You can say, I do not have one main hobby, but I enjoy watching films and walking. Ordinary activities still count.
A hobby does not need special equipment, a large room, or a perfect result.
Right. It is like a small window you open for yourself. 10 quiet minutes can still be real free time.
Let us practice. Prompt 1. What do you do for fun?
Your turn. Name one activity and add a reason.
A model is, in my free time, I like cooking because it helps me relax.
Prompt 2. How often do you do that?
Your turn. Add a true time or frequency.
A model is, I usually cook on Saturday evening, but sometimes I make a quick meal after work.
Now I will answer, and listeners can ask the next question. I like cycling near the river with my brother.
Your turn. Ask one connected question.
You could ask, how often do you go cycling? What do you enjoy about it? Or where do you usually go?
Let us finish with a short online group role play.
Hi, Lisa. I saw your drawing in the group. How long have you been drawing?
Only a few months. I usually draw plants because the shapes are simple and calming.
That sounds relaxing. Do you draw on paper or on a tablet?
Mostly on paper. How about you? What do you like to make?
Very small photographs of very fast birds.
That is specific, memorable, and a perfect place for another question.
Lisa, let us collect our golden hobby phrases.
Begin with, what do you do for fun? Or answer with, in my free time, I like.
Add a reason. I like taking photos because it helps me notice small details.
Add frequency with, I usually, or I do it once or twice a week.
Show interest before the next question. That sounds interesting. I like that. Or, tell me more.
Then ask one connected question. What do you enjoy about it? How often do you do that? Or, who do you do it with?
Remember balanced sharing. Do not fire 5 questions at the other person. Give one small detail about yourself, too.
Use natural word partners. Play basketball. Go hiking. Take photos. listen to music, and do crafts.
Small mistakes are okay. A hobby conversation is not a language exam. It is two people finding one point of connection.
Here is your final mission. Speak for 30 seconds about one hobby. Say what it is, why you like it, when you do it, and ask one return question.
You have 2.5 seconds here. Pause the video for more time, then make the answer true for your life.
Your comment frame is, in my free time, I like because I usually. What about you?
Thank you for practicing with Lisa and me on Basic English Stream. Your hobbies can give you useful English and real human connection.
Subscribe for the next Social English episode. We will meet new people and learn friendly follow-up questions.
Save this episode, listen again tomorrow, and repeat your hobby answer without reading.
Share it with a friend who enjoys the same activity. Then, ask each other one question in English.
One hobby, one reason, one question. That is enough to keep a simple conversation moving. Bye-bye, and keep your English flowing.